So if you are having problems with your eyes and have a stye like I do, like this right here, or if you have that crustiness that's starting to happen with your eyelashes and your eyelids, you know, one of the problems that occurs from this is that your tear ducts and your oil glands start to clog. And then what happens is it starts to look like a zit. And they say that one of the things that you need to do when this happens is you need to start doing hot compresses multiple times a day. Well, the problem that I had was I would use like a washcloth and heat it up with water, and I would put it on my eye for a period of time until, you know, the heat was gone. And that would last maybe a minute or two. So I was looking for a solution. You know, somebody had mentioned that, you know, filling a clean sock with rice and then heating it with them in the microwave might be a good thing. But I think I even found a better solution than that. You know, when I went to the eye doctor the other day to find out my condition, and if you haven't watched my previous video, please do that now because it'll better explain the reason why I'm doing all of this. And so one of the things that they recommended was to get these Bruder eye compresses, okay? And this was purchased off of Amazon. And if you're interested, the link will be below or it'll be in my shop. But this is what it is. And I've got a confession to tell you that when I got it, it didn't look like much. And I paid about $20 for these. So it's nothing more than a couple of just oversized like eye patches that are filled with these microbeads. And what you do is you heat them up in the microwave for 20 seconds and they become very hot. So let me go do this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my heating pads and I'm going to pop them in the microwave. Just lay them flat. Close the door.
Super skates.
20 seconds. That's my son. Okay, nice and warm. After you've heated them up in the microwave, you just put it on your head like this. It's got a nice, comfortable strap. And you just, what I did when I first used them, I just lied down on the couch. And it seems a little bit warm this time, but it's not too bad. And you know, what it's designed to do is as you lay there and it's heating up your eye, it's supposed to be softening those oil glands or those pores. And once it does that, it helps it drain. And basically that's the gist of what you do when you put it on. So the doctor said that because of my condition and because some people are just naturally prone to this sort of thing, you know, I may have to do this for the rest of my life. The one that they had recommended, I forget the name of it, but I'll put it somewhere in the link. Oh, here it is right here. So we looked this up. Actually, my wife did. She looked it up on WebMD, and it did not have a lot of good reviews. Most of the people said it stung their eyes, irritated their eyes, and the ones that actually stuck it out, they said they didn't really see much of a difference. I think we had one positive 5-star review on there out of just about everybody that gave it 2 stars or maybe 1 star, and they just weren't happy about it. And when you look at the literature, it didn't really give you a really good sense that it's going to work, because I think they said in 2 combined studies, 50% of patients had a reduction of crusties, and 60% of patients had their Demodex mites completely wiped out. So that's not great odds, or great, to me it's not great results. And they don't tell you about the side effects, but there's some side effects in there. And I'm not going to go through all of that. You can look it up, but this XDemV, you know, it's quite expensive. And actually my insurance said that they're not going to cover it. and you have to go through the special process to actually get it covered by another insurance company, or your health insurance company goes through this other dispensary, and it's supposed to be about $50. That's the official word from the maker of this product. You know, they say on average it costs patients $50, I guess, with rebates and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, but based on what I've read, you know, and my wife basically was saying it's probably not a good idea to put any kind of anything in your eyes. You know, probably the saline drops are probably safe to help moisten your eyes. But she was even saying that if you want to do something holistic, I think she said tea tree oil seemed to be something that came up that was a very good thing to do. And you don't do it straight, you do it like mixture. And keep in mind, I just want to put this out there, I'm not giving you any kind of medical advice, I'm not a doctor, I'm just telling you what I'm going through right now, and hopefully, you know, some of the things that are happening to me or maybe working for me might work for you. And I just started this heating thing today, but I know this is going to be a good thing because they stay warm for a lot longer, and it's something that I can put on my eyes and just lay there. And this might even be a great thing to have on your eyes when you go to bed, especially in this cold climate right now. So these, like I said, these are about $20, and I think honestly, it's overpriced for what you get. This should be like $5 or $6, no more than $10, but I went with what they recommended, and it's a decent product. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It seems like it's well made. It's all sewn fabric, and it's also adjustable, so you can adjust the tightness of it. If you're suffering from, clogged oil ducts or tear ducts, then you need to be doing hot compresses. So this is a good thing to get. And I think I said, the tea tree oil is supposed to be really good. And then also one of the things that my wife had discovered while looking online is, doing some natural things like just rubbing your eyes, just to kind of get your eyes loosened up. And you want to start blinking a lot so that you can get those tears working. Because as you get older, your tear ducts start to dry up, and you have to use these artificial tears. And if you can avoid using anything artificial or anything putting something like or any kind of chemicals in your eye, that the natural way would be the best way to go. So I'm always going to look to doing the natural way, and I've decided that I'm not even going to attempt to do this. Based on what I learned, I think it's going to be expensive. And part of me is just kind of irritated because, this is the first thing the doctor pulls out, and I just got to know that, I've been in sales for many years, and I know how it is. These companies really want you to push their product, but to me, when it's in a health care field, you have to walk a fine line when it comes to, being able to, treat your client or treat your patient properly, with all in good faith that you're going to do the right thing for them. But on the other side, you got these companies trying to get you to push their product. And part of me wonders, do these reps tell the doctors all the different side effects, or do they just gloss over that? And I think they probably get kickbacks for recommending these, because it's something that they do so much. And I remember even in our regular doctor, my wife was telling me that when she left, she overheard them say that that's another one that we can get so we can win this trip, because she had recommended a drug for her that my wife didn't really want, and she was really pressing her to get. So be careful. Don't listen to everything they say. If they recommend something, check it out. Do your research. And my wife didn't do a ton of research. She just went on to WebMD and maybe one or two other sites, and it just wasn't looking good. So this brochure is nice and fancy, and you know, the thing of it is, the fancier these brochures are and the more you see ads on TV, you know there's a lot of money behind a drug of this type, and so there's a lot of money to be made. So that's it. Mainly the whole video was about this. So I recommend something like this, and I'll probably have other alternatives in my shop down below. And if you want to buy this on Amazon, I'll have the link down below. I appreciate you clicking my link. It just helps me support my channel. It's the same price you would pay any other time, but you know, as an Amazon affiliate, I have to let you know that I could receive a small commission for recommending it, or if you click and buy. All right, so thanks for watching. If you know of anybody that this could help, please share this. Please save it maybe for a future reference. And if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell so you get notified the next time I post a video. And if you missed these other videos, check this out.